All right, we're here at Medicarians 2026 with BryanVinegar with HealthSpring. We're excited to have him today.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. He's been a valuable partner with Careington for quite some time. So we'll go ahead and get started, Bryan. Why don't you go ahead and tell us who you are, who you work for?
Yeah, my name is BryanVinegar. I'm with HealthSpring, and I'm the Vice President of our Broker Sales Channel, responsible for the Medicare Supplement and supplemental health distribution.
Awesome, awesome. Can you give us a little insight on what HealthSpring does in the Medicare space?
We offer our Medicare Advantage, we offer prescription drug plans, and we offer Medicare Supplement and supplemental health plans.
Awesome. I always like to ask a fun question. I'd love to learn how you got into this space. You know, have you always been in the kind of the health space, or did you do anything previously before?
How much time do you got?
We got time.
So I would say that I started off as a temp-to-hire telesales agent.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So that's how my career started here with HealthSpring. So I started out as a temp-to-hire sales agent and did telesales for about 5 months and ended up finding a fit, and then was able to move up from there. But yeah, they didn't like my interview enough to give me a full-time job. So it was, you know, they gave me a 60-day commitment.
Okay. I love it. Anything, what are you looking forward to most here at Medicarians 2026?
I'll break it down in a couple answers there. I would say number one is networking and seeing, I mean, we got a lot of industry giants here, right? Not only from a carrier standpoint, but from a distribution standpoint, from a network standpoint, right? Yep. So there's a lot of very influential people within the business that I look forward to learning from and seeing every year. So I would say, first and foremost, the networking and kind of just picking brains of some of the industry giants that we are all a part of right now and get to learn from. Secondly, I love interacting with agents.
Of course you do.
My heart still is with sales and, you know, from the ground up, you know what I mean? And I know talking through sales, you know, and the trenches and all the things that agents are faced with is fun for me. Awesome. And I learn a lot, and maybe the most from the agents who are on the front lines.
Awesome. Love that answer. Now, on the topic of brokers and agents, what are some some valuable insights that you'd give to the broker world? And, you know, maybe it's selling, obviously, your services, what you guys have to offer, but any insights over the years that you've learned?
Yeah, I mean, I would say the first thing is that, you know, learn more than one product.
Sure.
Diversifying your book of business is really important. Not only from a short-term survival standpoint, right, but from a long-term standpoint, right? You don't want to have one product and then there's disruption, and then you can't sell it anymore, and you're stuck, you know, in 5 years not knowing what to do. I would say learn multiple products, be diverse in your product offerings, and most importantly, ensure that your customer is properly covered, which requires you to have more than one product that you're offering and selling.
Yeah. As far as brokers who, you know, represent your organization, are a lot of those brokers is that a national presence?
Absolutely. Yeah. So we're in every state except for New York. So we have a national footprint.
That's fantastic.
We have feet on the street agents that still go sit at the kitchen table and, you know, have their transactions there. But we also have call centers, any type of distribution that you can think of. Spanish speaking. Very diverse distribution, and it's spread throughout the country.
Yeah, I know the Spanish speaking industry is becoming very, very popular, in particular in this space. So it's good you guys have kind of moved into that in that space. It's very important. I think another really interesting question, what we'd all love to learn about you is, you know, are there any lessons that you personally have learned over the years that you've been in this space? Anything that you might be willing to share with us?
Yeah, I mean, the first thing I would say, and this is kind of why we get up every day, is that put your customers first, right? In everything you do. You can never do wrong when your customers are who you're thinking about, whether you're strategizing about growth, whether you're trying to figure out new products to sell, whether you're trying to figure out marketing and different ways to reach customers. You have to understand that you got to put them first, and they are what matter You want to make sure that you offer them the right products at the right time and set proper expectations on how those products will work for them if they need to use them. And I think that a lot of times we see a lot of big picture options and things that we're focused on, but we have to make sure that we're worried about that consumer where it's over 65 or under 65 and serving them and making sure we offer them the right products.
I love that answer. I love when you touched on, the Medicare space in particular. I think, in my opinion, I love how you guys still have some brokers that are boots on the ground doing the transactions at the table. It's a little sensitive when you're talking to folks that, maybe 65. Well, they know what they're doing. They can kind of navigate the space, right? But if you're enrolling someone who's in their 80s, I think that transaction at the table is still so important and valuable.
It really is. I mean, there's a lot of new tools out there also for call centers to utilize and make it more personable.
Yeah.
But I think each have their place in the market, and we see very successful distributions on either side that work well with it.
I love it. Well, thank you for obviously sitting down with us, my man.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been a valuable client and obviously a great friend over the years. So we appreciate you taking time out of your day. We know you're a busy guy, and would love to see you come to our networking event tonight and mingle with some of our brokers we'd love to introduce you guys to as well.
Well, I'm, again, always appreciative of my relationship with Careington. You guys are a great partner in the industry. Yeah. You are one of the industry giants I speak of.
Appreciate
it. And I look forward to continue to work with you guys and do anything we can to continue to move some of your product for you.
All right. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Thank you, man.